Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. This is my channel, the underrated one. This is the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube, the best of the business, putting it down. Gotta talk about some things, y'all. We gotta talk about some things. Really, we really have to talk about some things. Being blackballed because you tell the truth. But you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be open panel. Watch out for it. So after the intro, let's get it on. Welcome back, brother. You can come on to the panel right now. It's gonna be open panel. It's gonna be open panel today. Oh, Prince PA, brother, how you feel, family? Glad you showed up and everything. Let me get this out the way. And this is gonna be some serious, y'all. It's gonna be serious. So you see the title. Let me read this first. Come enjoy a real conversation with the number one grinder. Us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves. And genuine being there for each other. We all we got. Yep. We all we got, family. We all we got. So we wait for brother to come on, but I will put the email out in a few minutes that anybody, because you see what it says, open panel. So, brother, you can come on the panel right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. I hope everybody's doing okay. So we gonna wait for some people to come on in. Other than that, I don't do this holidays, nothing like that, but everything's all right. Joe, what's up? What's up, brother Joey? And I'm letting you know right now, I am hand picking the people to get on the panel. I'm hand picking it. So that's how it is. So I'm hand picking because don't want nobody be in their feelings, man or woman. Don't want to be in your feelings today. We gonna get down. We gonna get down with the get down. All right, that's how it is. So hold on for 1 second, please. Okay, I'm back. Welcome to my child honorary doctors. Glad you're showing up. Take it one thing so we can get this going. Set this. I forgot to set this up, fam. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. But hold on for a few seconds. I don't know why. All right. Yeah. Let me read this out. Why some blackballed the truth? It's an open panel. Now, why I create this, because it could be outside spaces, but we gonna concentrate in these spaces. There's quite a few people in these spaces. They don't want to grow. There's quite a few people. They, even though they don't, we not with no click, but they are. There are some people that are doing great work, but by the same color of our skin is being blackballed. And this has to be talked about. Now, the ones who's doing the good work in these spaces, you know who you are. But there is a danger that when we talk the truth, they're trying to make it non-existent. You hear truths here, truths there, and all that. No, no, no. When it comes down to it, it's right or wrong. And there's quite a few of us is not willing to make a distinction. So when a person call you out, though what's wrong, I mean constructively, you cast judgment. You cast stones, 4 stones against them. You get on, Brother Shangle, please. Cast stone on them. Then you got these followers out there. Instead of they do their own investigation, okay, got you. So you got some that they do their own investigation, their own diligence, find out the truth. Then by their truth, they live by their life experience. Oh, they wrong. There's quite a few of them that don't want to adopt with the times. They flippy flopping. There are some in these spaces that what I'm talking about. They are worshiping men or women that cause a further separation for the man and woman. There are some that they have certificates or diplomas or PhDs. That's all they fall back on. That's look like us. They refuse to understand the historical content that back then, that the slave owners did not want to tell us the truth because they know that we're going to learn. Now, let me put this out there. We are resilient people. There's no doubt about that. But those when I'm talking about, they failed to understand the flight of our ancestors that in their own way, men and women, that speaking the truth. And they refused to hold on and perfected it in these modern times. And that is a disservice to our people. And it needs to be dealt with. So I'm not, Brush Shango up here, and there's going to be other people. Y'all see the title, so it's open panel, but like I said, I'm handpicking it. Because I don't want no feelings to get involved with. So, hey, chilling with Ray, how you doing? Thank you. Finally you came. Thank you. Make time. So, there are brothers and sisters in these spaces have blackballed. Also, try to blackboard other channels in there. Because you don't fit their criteria. And you know some of them, they're gonna put a hush on it, trying to act like ain't nothing happened, but it is. And it needs to be talked about. Now, there's gonna be some say, what do you mean blackball? You know, the number one grinder. What I mean is this. You should check out that person, he or she channel. If you don't like it, that's on you. You don't like it. Let the next person make a decision to check out for itself. And then if it's like not good and everything, that's their decision. They be on one-on-one. But there is a problem. There are whispers out here throughout these spaces that he or she don't know what they talking about. There are some of them also in these spaces that how I do it, he or she is better than this next person. My topic is the best of YouTube. But the sad thing about it is this. Our priorities is getting screwed up here. We tend to be bigger than ourselves instead of inspired people, each other, especially in this sector. And the people what I'm talking about, these are people that are not diverse as our ancestors was. You hear their rhetoric, you hear the tone, but it's all the same. There are some talk about families, but they're not all about families. There's some of them that talk about self-value, but they're not all about self-value. Listen, we all imperfect. I get it. No doubt about that. I'm imperfect too. But time and time again, you know the number one grinder has said, I'm imperfect, but I'm a work in progress. But I got to continue to be the work in progress because that's part of action. Action to myself first, give out to y'all. There has to be a certain alert in your life that you got to keep on telling the truth. It has to have a certain urgency that a lot of people does not want to hear the truth. A lot of people do not want to hear what you're going through of your life experience. Have you come from here and you right here right now? A lot of them do not want to hear the true testimony within yourself, and you want to apply it to yourself and give to others. A lot of them is not willing to do that. And those are the ones that go trying to, on the low, is blackball you and smile in your face. Look what they did to Colin Kaepernick. If you think about it, the Communist Party back in the 50s, they had the red list had a bunch of us as the people prominent talking about, oh, you talking about the United States. Come to find out they was telling the truth. And that was not long ago. Now it's just not black men, but black women too. Okay? And the propaganda is really, really stirring up right now throughout the years. Even beyond the 50s, what I just talked about. So when people say, oh, ain't no such thing blackball in these spaces, yo, yes, it is. But see, that means we gotta change up. We gotta change how we run our channel too, and it goes for me too. Everything I'm saying, it goes for me too. I gotta really, as I always been doing, I be scoping people out, but I gotta really be scoping people out. So one of the signs is that if you see them that they don't like to come to your panels, but they're being somebody else. Again, can't tell people how to run, how to run, how to do things. No, but you gotta pay attention to signs, especially you have been consistent within yourself, spreading the truth and giving yourself. It's been a while, but lately I've been paying attention. I've been wired up my authentic listening. I see little by little, y'all think you're slick, but you're not. But we're gonna talk about it today. All right? And I'm saying again, this is the open panel. So I'm a handpick. I'm wait till Brother Shango get on here. We're gonna talk a little bit. Then I'm gonna put my email in the chat. So if I say your name, that means I want you to come up. Or I might do this. When I see a person that I feel that I want them to come up, if they already have my email, you can come up. Or I'll probably let you know, put in, it depends. But I'm not putting it out yet. See, there's quite a few things has been going on. No. I had somebody that told me one time that I want to ask you a question. So what's up? Yo, you be like giving yourself, you trying to I see what you trying to do. You trying to speak the truth and let it resonate with you and trying to pass it to others and stuff. Why people is not willing to listen? That's a good question. I can't answer that. Because being blackballed is a false perception too. That a lot of people, that quite a few people in these spaces are. They look at a certain person, that person do not fit the criteria what they talk about. If you sit down stop being egotistical, you will find out there are certain things what they talk about does resonate within the truth. Wherever they talk, whatever situation they talk about. One SP in the building. Thanks, a good brother. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. No. So today, we gotta talk about it. Because there's quite a few fake ones in here. I know. Y'all don't think I know, but I know. You know, and these are some, they come, and I'm going to tell you one thing too. Some of them come through your channel, act like they don't know. Hey, what's up, Andy K? How you doing, sweetie? Thank you. You finally made it. You say you're going to come. Thank you so much, Andy K, for coming. You know, they come in there, check with how you do. They see certain people. Oh, I never thought this person come in. They must, you know, I might as well let me join. No. Then after that, you don't see him no more. You see him here and there. The only time they missing you when they in the crowd. Oh, number one grinder. Yeah, I know. I hear that too. But see, these are the ones that catch the 4 stones and tell other people about you. Blackballed you. No? They do. See? There are some said that we need to move as a people, and there's some, and I'm saying there are some that meant it. They put this out there. There's some has meant it and they doing it. So I'm not talking about you. And I know it's frustrating at the times. Foot soldier, how you feel, sweetie? Thanks for coming. You keep on doing it. Trust and believe you will benefit from it. See, in these spaces, I see things. I've been around things. I've been into things. No. Oh yeah, no. I'm not talking about that. Yo, I got you. I got you chilling with Ray. Yeah. I'm not talking about that. But what I'm saying is that on your channel, you know a few that circle around these spaces. You know the ones that be perpetrating the fraud. You do. And again, people will say, you can't tell me where to go. No, not trying to tell you what to go. I'm just giving you signs to watch out for. There are some people, it's not legit. And so when people like me and other people that tells the truth, they don't want to go with them. The only time they want to go to you when they can't find nobody else. Now, the ones that you know kind of well, not talking about y'all, but y'all know who I'm talking about. The other Ray J in the building. What's going on, family? Thanks for you to come. Yeah, it's finesse game is real. Yeah. See, the other Ray J, he gets it. He gets it. And it's happening. I'm going to tell you one thing. Needy Chi in the building. What's good? I ain't see you in a while. I ain't see you in a while, family. Thanks for coming. Needy Chi, other Ray J, that's a great channel. Sure, that's a great channel. Want to mention more? Brother, Big Duke. His channel is Fourth Quarter Talk. He talks about fitness and nourishing and all that. And he been in this field for a long time. You got brother Gold Professor. You got brother Sheed. You got Sheila. No. People always say you should include myself. Okay, I'm gonna include myself. Yes, you know. Right. Then you got some. They got 0-7. Brother Shango right here. He be kicking the truth. Do his own thing and everything. Brother DS1. That's better known as She Stay Sleep TV. But now I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna drop this one and I'm gonna let you come in, brother Shango, in a few seconds. Let me roll with this. Then we got some elders in here. Those are the ones that have their own congregation. Those are the ones that had the hammer to tell people where to go, where not to go. And I call them minions. I call them followers. They ain't got no brain. And we're going to talk more about that. So I'm going to plug up here, brother Shango in here. Peace to you, brother. How you doing?
Peace, fam. Salute. Appreciate you having me on here, OG.
Anytime. My pleasure. Glad you here and everything. Now, I got you on first because you've been talking about this for years. You know I've been talking about it and everything, but it ain't all about the young brother and all like that. No, we ain't gonna get into that. This brother has been need help from the elders in these spaces and they have failed them. And I want to let you know that I'm sorry about that. I know I ain't part there. I know you give say, but I'm just saying I'm sorry about that. And I'm gonna do much more than ever to be there for you and our younger brothers and our younger sisters, because I know right now I might not like it or not, but I have to take on being the elder too, because the elders have failed me. And we're gonna talk about that too. All right, brother. So you can go and get it in.
Nah, I agree with you 100%, brother. You got a lot of people that let their ideology and their, what do you call it, biases and whatnot lead them, and they lose sight of what really matters, and that is the youth and the fellowship. Mm-hmm. We can actually get some real work done, you feel me? And that's why I feel what you said about how you feel like the elders have failed not only you, but those coming behind you. Mm-hmm. And that is not a good thing. That's not a good feeling for brothers to have about other brothers. Mm-hmm. And like Ray J said in the chat, they're becoming myopic. It's this stagnant type of culture that we're cultivating. We need to stop it, man. We need to stop it.
Yeah. And let me say this too. Brother Shango has helped me a lot. I mean, without this, matter of fact, this year, I mean, not throughout the years, but especially this year, he wants me to really talk about that I even need help from the elders.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He really helped me. He said, you know, OG, you need to talk, but I don't want to fuck. He could tell you, we talk on the phone outside. I said, I don't want to fucking talk to these fools. They're not trying to hear what he's saying, but you need to address that because you need growth too. Now, here's a younger brother that needs growth with himself, that needs help with himself, but he looking at me and needs help. Not saying nothing wrong with that. Not saying nothing wrong with that. But if it doesn't resonate with y'all, I don't know what it is. And it's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. It's a damn shame, man, that we got to keep hammering this home every day, all the time. That it's brothers just don't want to get it, man. We got to come to the point of realization that there's a certain element of brothers and all black people in general. There's a certain element, but there's a certain element of brothers as pertaining to the conversation that just don't want to do better. They just don't. And like you said, brother, a lot of us feel neglected, left out,
Mhm.
used, abused by these niggas, these setbacks, as DS1 call them. All these
Yeah.
people, like, man, you right, you right.
And then so before we continue, understand what I'm saying. I'm 55 years old. Okay. This is my time to really grow in to be an OG. This is really grow into like that. But now I don't have the luxury for that. Now I don't
Mm,
mind though. I don't mind because that comes with the territory. Because I want to adapt to the times right now.
yeah.
But it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. Because these fools, some of these fools in these spaces ain't doing it. They not. They not. They are not giving back to these spaces. And I'm gonna tell you like this before I'm gonna throw it back. Sure, salute to you, Tone Malone, my day one brother. Cause I'm gonna put the email out and I'm gonna say a name, and I want those the ones that come up. Cause I don't want nobody being their feelings. And this goes for men and women. So I don't want to hear like, oh, women, no, y'all don't want me to come. This ain't no man's thing. I want. We here with a women perspective too. But the thing that I see in these spaces, as you see, brother Shango, they can say your name all the time they want, but you know who's real or not. You know who put in the work. Cause see, let me put this out there too. There's people could put out the work, and you inside and outside, you still damn fake.
Hmm.
Let me say it again. There are some people in these spaces you could put out good work at the truth, but if it doesn't fit, it doesn't go hand in hand. You still fake. You can go ahead, bro.
Nah, that's 100, bro. Like, people say a lot, but when we look at their actions, when we look at the work cited, the proof, it's smoke, it's water, it's nothing. And that's a telling testament to the type of person that we looking at. It really is. Because when we expect one thing and go into something, listen, oh, this guy's got some good content, woo woo. And then we actually see him do something funny or something weird. And it's like, wait a minute, what's going on? And your first mind tell you that this dude about some BS. You need to listen to your first mind. It's trying to save you from like doing what you said, worshiping a man instead of worshiping God. And you
Mm-hmm.
should be doing that when you place man above God, bro. You messing up right there. You messing up. So a lot of these brothers, they have these expectations of these dudes, and they're just unrealistic. So we have to set them accordingly, at a even keel, so we don't just jump into some with somebody and end up as somebody's foot soldiers for their little ideology or agenda.
Mm-hmm. Right. And also this is too that we have to understand is this that if you know what they if I'm saying if there's a pattern that they talk destruction and stuff, I get it. I do get it. But if you really don't know, do your own. Find out your own if that person is good or not. Is they truth match the actions? Like for me, whatever I talk, I backs it up. And that's facts. You got Shango, you got a few others. I've been at this for a minute. So nobody can never question what I do. Nobody cannot question my growth. Nobody cannot question what I have to overcome. And still, he is serving our people and these spaces and throughout humanity. Uh-uh. So I put a check on mine. At the same time, I'm still a work in progress. That's the key. No. Brother Sheet in the building. What's good? Dad, glad for you coming. Like I said, I will pull it out. And if you pigeon, Mike Tyson in the building. Thanks for coming. The Ghost, OG, I want you to stay right there. Because I'm going to get you, because I want you to come up too. Matter of fact, I'm getting you up right now. Ladies, women, I want you to come up too. Please. Open panels, not just for men. It's for women too. Because I'm handpicking. You can go ahead, bro, while I handle my biz. Oh, he probably stepped away. But our foot, so we talk, you know. But and there are some that can't come through at times because they're going through a lot. I know that too. So if it doesn't apply to you, don't worry about it. I know.
Yeah, man, it's the intent, you know. What's the intent behind what you're doing? That's the thing. That's why I rock with you and select few, like you be saying, you know, because the intent behind what y'all doing is not just clout chasing and running around, like you said, the collection plate passing and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You kicking game, brother, and I appreciate being in the same ranks with you, trying to hammer this truth home into these brothers and sisters, you know.
I appreciate that. Let me say this. Brother Ghost, watch out for your link. Watch out for your link, because it should be coming any minute. Little by little. I think I appreciate you to accept counsel from me and just be there for you. You know, because like I told you, and I keep on saying, it's not about me, bro. It's not about me. Things that you going through, I've been through. I have the right. I have an obligation to make sure to aid you in the right way. To aid you in a way so at the same time you go through your trials and tribulations, but at the same time you could succeed. So it's not about me. And that's what the wrong thing about the OGs and the elders in these spaces. They think it's about them. It's not about you. It's not. And y'all could talk about me, even including women. Y'all could talk about me. Y'all could say whatever I want, or I twisted my voice. I don't care. If you're going to keep on saying bad things about me or other people, you need to take a look at yourselves. You need to. Because there's quite a few people in these spaces being blackballed. Now I'm telling you, and it's happening a lot. You can go ahead, bro.
No, yeah, you 100% right, bro. It's happening because you others dare to speak out against some of the nonsense that some of these dudes and these chicks are peddling. So you automatically get kicked out the club, so to speak, and they turn on you and flip. And it's like, wow, it's like that, bro. Yeah, it's like that because you didn't realize that you was dealing with a snake, with a rat, a roach, vermin, and you ain't know that until you see them show their true colors. So that's why I say, you know, move with a grain of salt, man. Move with an eye open because you got to test these people. You got to test their loyalty. You got to test where their head at, all that stuff. If you really about the mission, you got to test that because damn sure you're going to be tested. So you need to make sure that they're tested too. You don't want to be caught up. And like you said, man, you're getting blackballed because a lot of these people are being exposed. Like Lord Fanny Pack. being exposed. So if you go against him, oh, you can't do that. Kevin, this, and that. Like, bro, chill out. You defending this dude, and you don't even know him. But if I say something, oh, we not cool no more. All right, bro. We never was cool in the beginning.
Right,
That
exactly.
false pretenses went away. Yeah.
That's good. That's true. Yo, T Price in the building. I want y'all to go. I ain't gonna say the S word, but build. I want you to learn to build each other houses in this in the chat and everything. The other Ray J, check your email. I seen something for you. Get on. Excuse me. And I'm hand picking. I'm trying. I'm being fair. I want women to come on here too. So brothers, you know, if I'm just taking my time, so I want women to come on too. T Price, if you want to get on, let me know. I'll be more than happy. But I want women to get on too. So because I don't want, because they'll be hearing like, oh, it seems like you have all men, but y'all women, y'all don't even want to come. So I'm giving women a chance again. But the thing is that also we gotta understand is that we gotta watch out for this shifting and jiving here. I'm talking about jive talk. We gotta watch these scenarios, how they word up things, how they language things and stuff. We gotta really pay attention. Because I don't like fake people. I don't deal with fake people. I don't like it. Okay, I got your T Price. And then get some women on. If you're still here, I swing you back on. But you can come on if you want. But it's up to you. I understand. I respect it. But see, this is the thing that also it applies to women too. You know, some of your women always talk about the black man and talk about, but see, you don't want to assist to a black man. And then in your own way, you're talking these down low feminist viewpoints. I hear y'all too. But see, the sad thing about it, I gotta bring this up too, bro. We still got we got these simps out here, man. We got them hot sauce simps, man. Ooh, please, you shouldn't talk about them. You don't know. But see, y'all simps fail to understand. These are the same women just want you for utility. They want you for a utility, man. And after they get whatever they get from you, they cash you away. They cause destruction on you. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care. And they also need to get called out too. And those are the ones that be blackballed people. They get the man to do their dirty work.
Yep.
You can speak on that, brother, while I check things out here.
Yeah, you speaking on facts, OG. Like you got a lot of these dudes being sent in by these chicks, bro, and sent off on the simptivity activity. And it's sad. It's sad to see that you got dudes with such low self-esteem, low value in themselves, low character, get sent off by a broad that they just happen to be screwing a couple times. You feel me? Like it's real mundane, real trivial, and these niggas act like some trifling little babies, man. It's ridiculous. And you see it with the women that they follow behind. Hyenas, man. It's a clan of hyenas. That is the best analogy to talk to these type of people, you know, because you see how chaotic hyenas are and how low and, and filthy they are. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we got the one and only the other Ray J in the building.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's going on, family? How you doing? Welcome back.
Peace.
Welcome back.
Much blessings. I'm chilling, can't complain. Eventually, I'll go from chilling to grilling, even though I don't celebrate this day.
No, I don't celebrate either. It ain't a holiday for me. I don't celebrate holidays at all, man. That's it.
Hmm
No problem.
Yeah, so I was about to
So
say something.
go ahead, bro. What's your take on it I know you got here early too. Got here one of the first ones. So what's your take on it, please, bro? Oh, but before you continue, ladies, if you want to get on, you are more than welcome. You see the title, open panel. Oh, he spin off. All right, go ahead, bro.
Oh man, it's just I was actually going to be doing a live stream on this eventually too. Just kind of my own topic. I kind of put it out there earlier, just saying the finesse game is real. So
Mm-hmm.
what I see going on is just um like you said, a lot of people talk all this stuff, but their life doesn't add up to it, or their actions. And of course, this is behind the scenes type of situations. I think things kind of come from the darkness out into the light. You try to reach out to some of these people, but either they don't make themselves reachable, or when you get a chance to holler at them, you find out they on something else. You're like, whoa. And I think that's just what's messing up the vibe. And especially you try to get something actually to happen, like some type of network. This kind of reminds me of hip hop, but everybody's already sold their soul early, and it's not even mainstream what we're doing right now yet, but people are already selling their souls. you know
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to have the KS status, if you know what I'm talking about. Not trying to put the name out there all the way, but the KS status. Everybody
Yeah.
shooting for that, some type of clout chase, or they doing it through drama. But
Mm-hmm.
in regards to like the truth, no, it's only if it's the truth. It's based on, like you said earlier, underrated. You have certain OGs that are still, like, in many ways they're not really OGs. They would rather just think they're the most superior, or they don't want to really share the knowledge or help other people. They just kind of want to sit back and watch everything fall around them, if you will, burn around them.
Yeah.
So,
I got you. T Price, watch out for your link. I sent it to your email. Watch out for your link. You just come on. Again, ladies, if you want to get on, if you're in the class, you want to come, you'd be more than welcome. Okay, you back. Okay, brother Sheet. I'm most like I'm gonna send out. You my witness. I've been fair. Where the ladies at? So I'm saying, where the ladies at? Some of them they had their, sometimes they had their picks too. Who they want to be too. So we just cannot just keep permission to men all the time either. There's women that part of this too.
oh yeah, they could be the worst too, because a lot of them come on with their drama too, and they come on with their masculine undertones. But guys that are still trying to chase after them, let them slide. But they'll still, find ways to be part of certain panels, find ways to be moderators, find ways to kind of strong arm certain narratives. And a lot of guys, obviously, that give these chicks a certain voice can't silence them after so long, because
Yeah.
they didn't have things structured to where they should be uh feminine around them in the first
Mhm.
place.
Yeah.
Hmm
Oh, T Price popped up. Must be just, yeah. I don't know. People pop up and everything. I hold on, Joe, because I gotta see how this conversation is, because they cannot, because ain't gonna be no man bashing, ain't gonna be no women bashing. We gonna talk about this and everything, and I'm telling you, and it goes to anybody. I don't want nobody being no feelings today. No, I don't. No, I'm not. Mm-mm. So I gotta see. So it's gotta be some order in here. Gotta respect what I'm saying. Because this is a delicate thing we talk about right now. So it's gonna be some people. It's gonna be hurt, get their feelings hurt. They're gonna be into their feelings. They're gonna feel like, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I'm deep, so we gotta understand. So I see how it is, Joey. You just sit back and relax, bro. Absorb this truth and everything, and if everything all right, I get you up. Just sit back and relax. Thank you. TP in the building.
What's good, man?
What's good, family?
Hey, man. Hey, I seen you was on. I said, I had to come in, man. You come and cook on my channel a lot, bro. And I had the time to salute to the other brothers, salute to the chat, man, as well, man. Hey, everybody been blackballed one way or another, man. It's just like personal thing that I'm seeing with the company that I'm no longer going to be employed for. How they've been blackballing people. I've been seeing the play, seeing how it go. People moving around that shouldn't be moving around, and people that should be moved around should be in the positions where they're in. Then you're underpaying them. Minimum wage just went up, so you're gonna try to give us a cookie and we give you $1 raise, but at the same time, you don't want to fix on the buildings falling apart. No, I can't be a part of this. You know what I mean? I can't be a part of seeing good people, no matter what race you are, being blackballed. Let's just keep it real. I see it every day, and I'm in Oregon, bro. I'm in Oregon.
Yeah.
You know what I hear about Chauncey Billups on the daily, man? It's disgusting to me, man. How these people, how they are, man. Not all of them are like that, but the area that I'm in is more of that. And I'll just be like, if I go anywhere else in Oregon, I don't hear it as much. In Portland, oh yeah, you hear that talk all the time. But it's totally unfair. It's unfair that is like that. One thing my pops always used to tell me, son, this life ain't fair. You just gotta make it how you want to make it out to be. Don't fall for no okie doke stuff. If you get blackballed, pick yourself up. Pick yourself up and just get that. I'm the type of person to pass on the knowledge. I'm the type of person I like to listen, especially something that's going to benefit me. And then I could use that and pass it on to somebody else. That's why I like how you are. You like me. When you set rules, you set standards to your thing. That's how it be. You know what I mean? You got to respect it, man. I just wish people will pay more attention to what's going on and don't be all in your feelings and man, we were just talking about this on Ticket. Talking about we know people. It ain't even it's not even celebrities. It's celebrities in general. They will literally cast a charge over opinion. It's just an opinion. It's just an opinion. But right is right and wrong is wrong. We need to know about this, man. We need to start keep the younger generation tell me all the time underrated. Y'all older generation, y'all fellas. You know what I tell them? No, we didn't. You had somebody in your life that told you something. You had somebody that told you something. They taught you that real, but did you want to listen? You know what I mean? Did you want to take heed of the knowledge and understanding with the people that presented this information to you, and this information was vital in your life, but you still want to reject it? That's not my fault. That's not their fault. That's your fault. You know what I mean? We got to be better. I don't celebrate holidays either, brother. Everybody asks me, you going to bar? Like, for what? Yeah. Like, when I was down there, I never did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly. But you know what? T Price, I want you to tell the people how long we knew each other.
Known you for 4 years.
Going on 5 years, right?
Going on 5, right?
Going on 5. We know each other through Ticket TV. Shout out to Ticket TV. He the one that introduced me to T Price. Now, anybody that knows a few people, like I said, She Stay Sleep know me and all like that. But T Price could tell you about me. Okay? And I could tell you certain things about T Price.
Yes, sir.
And I could tell you about T Price, and I could tell you TP, and I could tell you the other Ray J, and even we here. And I'm talking about these are distinguished men within themselves. And they are stand up men and stand up family men. If they know that the number one grinder is full of it, they will not be on this panel right now. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, that's out of a doubt, man. I ain't got no time for the energy, man.
100,
Like
100.
You know, it's just like
Am
this.
I correct? Am I correct, brother Ray J?
100 for
Okay.
sure.
Hey, on the radio, it was just like this. Remember when I told you when I first did my channel and I was
Mm-hmm.
asking you advice and everything like that. I asked the people who I've been listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Why sit there and I be getting other invitations to go with people like, dude, you don't even mess with my clan. You don't even mess with the people who gave me knowledge of this game of presenting stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? You got to be loyal to this. You got to be right in yourself. You got to be
Mm-hmm.
biased in a lot of things too. I always felt that I had to be biased. That's why I always ask you. I salute to you, man. I
Mm-hmm.
know, I notice because when I'm on there, everything's cool. But when I'm not on there, it gets wet. But that's how it is, though, sometimes. That's why I always set standards, man. I salute to you, brother, man, because I've been following you for a long time, just like Ticket 2 and everybody else falling line on in. Anybody that's positive and got a good movement going on, I got to support that. I'm real in itself, so I can't be fake. I can't listen to somebody that's going to give me fake energy. I can just watch TV for that. I don't even watch that.
Yeah. Now we got brother Sheed in the building. Unmute yourself. Introduce yourself, please.
What's going on, underrated, and all the guys on the panel? What's going on, Ray J? I know T Price. I caught your name, but I don't even know you like that, brother. But if you're a friend of underrated, you're a friend of me, man.
Yes, sir. No doubt. Appreciate it, bro.
What's going on?
Shade.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I be moving around in these spaces, but yeah, man, what you touching on about being blackballed, man? That's a serious thing within itself, man. Because when it comes to a lot of people, as far as even just let's just say with YouTube and their channels. They get blackballed just for, dealing with certain channels. If one guy don't like another guy, they get together, blackball. You know, Same thing in life, man. If if you a guy that stand on principles and you want your life to go in a different direction, man, than the norm, hey, you get blackballed because you don't want to be like us. You want to be different. And it poses that, in this space. That's why I basically started pushing marriage because
Mm-hmm.
it's not saying that a lot of guys don't want to get married, but in a sense, it just they not finding the right one, and I understand that. But my thing is
Mm-hmm.
this: if you're not trying to get married, I always tell guys just let guys know, you know, try it out, date, because the younger guys are coming in thinking that it's such a horrible thing to go into a relationship, whereas the older guys they done tried it, and not saying that they failed, it just didn't work out. So to the point, I give the younger guys like, hey man, try this thing out. If it don't work, then I understand you saying that, you don't want to date, you want to stay to yourself, but you gotta get on the bike before you learn how to ride it, man. That's why I try to push guys, even with families, man. Work it out, but don't put yourself in a situation because you'll get blackballed for just being a family man in certain instances in this space. So I tell guys, man, you gotta know what you're doing to get yourself into it. And I always push guys to having knowledge yourself, man. You gotta know who you are, know what you want before you can establish something with somebody else. It's like the blind leading the blind. I'm trying to tell you, let's get married, and I don't even know what I want to do in life. I don't know where I want to go. All I know is I want to do the norm and get married, and that's it. Now you got to have a plan A, B, C, all the way to Z. When something ain't working, you got to try to find something else to make it work. That's the number one thing, man. So you get blackballed, for just being human. You get blackballed for just being normal or just being different. So to the stake, man, you can't follow the path, man. You got to chart your own waters, And that's why I always tell guys, if it's something that's working, I understand that. But if it ain't working, find a different way. Can't hear you, underrated. Is that me or you?
Yeah, yeah. I meant my mistake.
Okay.
But I would say this again, women. Open panel. You want to jump on? More than welcome. Put it like there. But let's keep this thing going. And like I mentioned I mentioned some channels, and I mentioned yours. I mentioned your sheet. I mentioned LWJ. I mentioned brother GP that better know as Go Professor, and and you know, I'm not just saying just to saying it, y'all. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Each channel that I mentioned got something to do of certain parts of humanity, not no ideology, but humanity, relationship, go through trials and tribulations, family, sports, camaraderie with the family, men and women. But we don't support them. We blackballed them. Now I don't understand. I'm bringing up Sheely. I don't understand that. She works out. She always talking about black men to succeed and you know family together. Y'all don't want to come. She stays sleep TV, talk about the family and stuff like that, and you got some elders and they older OG. They into they. I said the word feelings. I did. I meant to say a different word, Rashi.
I always tell guys, you gotta leave his feelings out when it comes to men, you know. Because,
Yeah, they feelings.
hey, I joke about it a lot, but, I push that to kind of, get guys to, almost stand at attention, man, because as men, when we talk, I understand the feelings evolve. It's emotions, but the thing of it is, me and DS1 had a talk about that, and he was like, men, suppress their feelings a lot, but things are emotional. And I tell him, I say, emotion and feelings are one and the same, but they're kind of different, you know, because emotions, man, that'll have you have so much pride and joy of things, same as feelings, but you know the the emotional side has a purpose to me, but the feeling side, it shows a sense of selfishness to the point I want something to be this way because, like, you want to react to something. Like I say, when we talk as men, the only reason I start, hitting them with the Maxwell that to get guys out of that, because when I hear them guys on the panel doing that, that's the first thing I just think about that Maxwell when he's singing to the women, and I'm like, dude, this what you doing? You pushing this to men? I'm like, no, let's go strictly with the facts. Why are you acting like this? Why are you so emotional about it? Get it out. I hear guys, man, it's child support. Hey, man, either it was a mistake made or a situation happened. Let's talk about getting through it. Let's don't keep, man, she did me wrong. Yeah, that was your son is 10 now, man. Let's go. Let's make things better. Let's say, okay, she did you wrong. You're paying your child support, yeah. You're current on your child support, yeah. You good then, dog. You got 8 more years. You ain't got to deal with this no more. You know, if your son don't know who you is, you just like Angry Man said one time before, write a letter for your son every day or every week to express this is what you was feeling at this time. To get some key things. The Atlanta won the playoffs. Had to throw that in there. But it's just stuff like that, man, to kind of get guys away from that side, man, because those feelings are in there, man. But you gotta help yourself. I'm not saying suppress them, but help yourself to get more about out of these emotions, man. Because if you live that way, that's when guys start getting burdened with a lot of stuff in their life. That burden comes on you heavy when you're forced to have to deal with these emotions day in and day out. You know, I'm not saying what happens with it when guys do it so much, but it takes over your life, man. You can't live. That's why I tell guys, get out the emotional state of mind. Let's get with some guys. Let's work together. Let's make some things happen for the better. You know.
Got it. Okay. Go ahead. Whoever wants to they were saying something. Go ahead.
Oh, I think for me, I'm thinking about what you said, Sheed. I think that's the problem also, like with guys nowadays, they're working towards something, but it's the opposite. They want to work away from the possibility of families in the future. But that means, obviously there won't be a next generation. So a lot of what I see, what they call red pill content, is really at this point, it's just a red potion versus a red pill these days. Eventually, it's going to get to the point of where, you know, there won't even be a mention of woman in the conversation because you've succeeded at having a life without her. And and I think, yeah, it does need to get back to a certain conversation of how you can have woman in your life. I won't say I've been necessarily blackballed at my channel, but I will say because I actually incorporate women into my content that I don't get a lot of people checking out my channel as often. I mean, the people that know what I'm talking about, they stick around, they get what I'm saying, and it's dope. But it's like this, you got guys, they flock to the channels where it's either against women or they flock to the channels that talk about all this game you need to play with women, the players, or I guess for the lack of better words, the incel type of guys, the guys that don't want to be around women. So it's but yeah, the talks of family, yeah, that's like, guys don't want to hear about family. They don't, with today's court system and marriage laws and things like that. And I get it because of the issues of it, but it goes back to kind of what I forget who else is on the panel. I apologize.
But Shango,
No, not Shango. The other guy.
T Price.
Yeah, T Price. He said like what he said. His father told him about sometimes you got to make things like a certain way despite life not being fair. So maybe it's time for fellas to think of their own way how they can really get these women to be a certain way in their life outside of what we call the modern marriage system.
Okay. T Price.
I totally agree. I totally agree. It's like, man, it's like with me, it's like I ain't got no kids or anything like that either. You know what I mean? So it's just like with me, it's just, I came out here, I got the tools, I got everything that I need and everything else for me to make better decisions and and just be more of a man, just being better. That's one thing I try to be better. You're gonna have your good days, have your bad days. That's one thing I like about my platform. I initiate women in my platform, you know what I mean? I tell guys every day, like you gotta respect women. I know some of y'all guys gonna still I tell guys this all the time. Why do you think women don't want to get on these platforms? Look how y'all act. Look how they see how y'all act about amongst each other. Look how they see how you argue. Now, mind you get a woman that who has success, that got knowledge, and is a queen and everything, and knows she ain't gonna want to sit there and talk to you. She gonna feel uncomfortable talking to you. She knows she can trigger you off. And I try to tell people, man, I try to tell fellas this all the time. I mean, you got to be better. You want women to come on the platform, but then they see how you act every day. They see how you disrespect one another every day. You just got to be better. And then you got some people that don't like criticism. It comes with the good and the bad. I'm that old school cloth of, hey, if words can't say, you can't say nothing to me that I ain't never heard before.
Yeah, that's true. Because I always talk about, when the women come on the panel, it's all about, I always tell guys, put your swords away. I always say that, because they ready for a fight. They ready to cut the women's head off at any moment. All she got is she just disagree. you know. And then most of the guys on the panel, they already have that same type of element of, just thought. So soon as she say something the wrong way, see, I told you guys, get her off. She ain't nobody, you know. So I can honestly say, I'm not gonna put it as some women just don't know. They just uninformed, If a woman come over there and say something crazy, she just uninformed. She don't know. Like her mom probably told her that, men act this way or think this way. There's women that I've been on the panel and the men will break it down to her without yelling at her and tell her, see, this is you've been uninformed and this, and she come at him, and after a while she started to say, wow, you're right. That makes sense. Because I've been thinking this all this time. I was wrong. But when you have a man that comes on there and say, you ain't this and you a B and you a H and you degraded, you beneath me, you behind me and all, you coming at her with so much force, she's only gonna defend herself. So when she starts cussing and yelling, see, I told you she that type of woman. But you bagged in the corner. What happens when you bag a doll in the corner? It's gonna come out fighting.
And then not only that,
Yes.
that too, and also it could be like this too. It could be. See, I like to look at ways. That's what I do. My friends, they always tell me all the time, like, man, you always look at it from both angles, even since you was young. I'm like, I had to. 'Cause I had a mother, I had a father. You know what I mean? I saw it both ways. I seen it done both ways. I seen it. I seen it. It's like I tell guys too. I was like, dude, even you have women on here. Let's say she's attractive, she's beautiful. Let's say she has a chance. Not every. Are you gonna respect her? Are you gonna respect her? Are you gonna be coming? Because not. Hey, I'm not stop. Just like I tell, I'm not stopping nobody from what you want to do and everything like that. At the same time, you got to make a person comfortable. And that's one thing about a woman. If they ain't comfortable, they ain't gonna talk to you. There's this period. That's how I see how women are that I've been around. If you ain't got nothing going on for yourself, and you ain't got respect for yourself, your family, or anything, even if you're trying to do something with yourself, I know women will work with that. And you a man at the same time. It ain't hard as we make it.
Facts.
Hard headed.
That's why I was just gonna say, like, men represents the light, but as it says, you bring the darkness into the light. That's a gradual process. You don't just shine the light on somebody's face. They're gonna be like, oh, so it's like that with a woman. You don't shine the light right on her face. You slowly bring her into the light, into the truth. Oh dang, where everybody go?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Just getting situated. Just got in.
The whole can you hear me?
I
Broke
can
up a
hear
little
you.
bit.
Yeah, I heard you
Okay.
down.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing is, just to break down the wall. If they can break down a couple of men in the process, they good. Some women just their whole stake is if I'm going, pretty much die alone because no man ain't gonna want me, I'm bringing women and men down with me. And see, a lot of women don't understand that. When it comes to that effect, you got just as much as, men coming at you as the same as the women. The men, they're sitting up there, they're trying to either be with you or not be with you. Then you got the women trying to take you out of a relationship or trying to help you get into one. So it's on both sides. A lot of women, if they get into a situation where they know that they're gonna be alone, you don't think they're gonna be sitting there trying to tell women the wrong information to kind of put them in bad light? He wasn't good for you no way. Even though, he paid your bills and did everything, but he might be cheating because that man is just too nice. I heard there's several women told me that, far as me being nice, I'm cheating. I could be cheating on my wife because I'm just too nice. I'm a respectable person. I look at women a certain way. Ain't no men like this. A lot of women, they told me that there's no men out here like this anymore. That respect women, understand, that if I'm in a situation with a woman while I'm married, that and she loves me, to a man that doesn't cheat, that's not known anymore. Because you got the power, you got everything in your hand, you got the capability of cheating. Why you not cheating? I think you cheating and you just not saying that. I've had women literally tell me this, and I'm like, so basically you forcing me into a situation to cheat. And they like, nah, we just know you cheating. You just doing it secretly. You just so good at it. And I just sit there and laugh, and I'm like, man, like honestly, I tell people this all the time on my channel. Even I talk about my wife with this. If you're doing what you're supposed to do at home, why do I need to go out there and get something? A lot of women don't understand when a man tells them, if me and you have this connection to where if I say I want to have sex, boom. If I say stop all this arguing, let's just talk about this, boom. It's just easy as that. You know, if you got a woman on that level to where you can communicate with her without throwing your hands up in the air, yelling and all this stuff, because when you're doing this in front of the kids, they think that this is how marriage is supposed to work. Fighting, yelling, and all this. I could have an argument in front of my wife and my kids would never know. We'll just be calmly talking to each other. All right, you say you're gonna do this? Cool. That's what it is.
No.
Consequences
Okay.
behind it.
Now go make your last point, and then I want to bring something else. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, but I just said that, when somebody do that, it's consequences behind it. And that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Go ahead.
Okay. Now I want to bring this up about why in this space they don't respect diversity. And then when they don't respect diversity, they slander, they blackball. And I'm gonna start off for the other Ray J. I want you to I want to hear your answer. Brother T Price and she. Please.
I think a lot of this space doesn't respect diversity because it's unfortunately still a colorism to it. They still kind of expect, if you have a certain melanation with your voice or with your skin color, they expect you to still be world star. They don't expect you to have range. They don't want you to. It's almost like a car. They want you to remain local with your content. Things that they're familiar with. They just want different sauces of it. When one person is not talking about that topic at a certain time, well, underrated, they can go to your channel at a certain time and they can hear you talk about it then. And then they could kind of go channel hopping. And that's what I think is going on, and why, if you do tend to really have further range, people see you as strange.
Okay. Yo, I like that. All right. Brother TP, please.
Oh man, see, with me being strange, he just hit me no. See, I always how my life, my journey in my life is just like how I see it, how I become of it. It's just like I was so blessed and fortunate to have people that really taught me how about life, taught me how about issues at a young age. And I was always the type person. I know I used to when I was young. My family got me real out of teasing older generation, older people, and everything like that. They got me out of that at a young age. So I was always one to one. My friends didn't like to be around them. I was always just go talk to them, everything like that. Tell me about everything, but communication and learning how to deal with things, and even just being different. I'm glad I was different because if I wasn't different, I wouldn't know the knowledge that I have.
Okay.
I kind of have a blessing for the people who poured so much and prayed over my soul, prayed over my life every day of my life, like for real. And then honestly, just me just giving it back to people. That's why I wanted a platform where I can tell people about my life, my journey, even things that I've been through in my life, how you can get things off the record and everything. I've been through everything in life, so it's just like I got all this stuff within myself. Why not? Why not spread it out? Why why not get a platform I can bring men and women together and we can sit there and just talk about life, sports in general, family, anything. See, one thing I say this: when it's something positive, people don't want to support positiveness. It's been like that since I was young, and it ain't changed to this day. But the ones that I do, we just need to continue to do that.
Yeah, when it comes to the point of being with diversity, dealing with diversity, a lot of people be going through certain little feelings in their life. It gets to a point of emotion to where you know if it ain't black, it ain't right. But you know they you want to keep the how can I put this? It's, it derives from having a culture, where we dealing with black people, working with black people. But then you start to understand that trying to keep that going to where your own people don't want to work with you. They don't want to, build the community. They just want the money out of the community. You know, there's a lot of spaces that do that as well. They want the community to have a word or have a say so, but they want to be backed by the money, and that's it.
Mhm.
So when you start understanding with the diversity, if you building and working with people that want to work with you and want to build with you, you start to develop more. Even with the women, guys going overseas, women have a problem with that. But then when the women go overseas, the guys have a problem with that. I always push this, and a lot of guys say this too. You go where you're respected, you go where you're appreciated. The women that like you deal with them. If the women don't like you, then why are you dealing with them? You can't force. It's almost like forcing the hand that feeds you. You
Yeah.
know, to a certain extent, you can't keep trying to force somebody to do something they don't want to do.
No, they
If
don't want
they
to
don't, if
right.
they don't want to represent you or be there for you, you got to move on. Because
Yep.
to me, it's almost in a sense where it's no love lost. It's just that I can't keep, what I'm saying, pushing the issue at hand if it's not working. And a lot of people don't understand that, when it comes to that relationship. I always push with guys, they'll get on the women in the space for, you know, going to the other side, dealing with other guys. But when it comes down to it, if you don't want those women at all, what are you worrying about them for? Same thing with the women. They always talk about how, black man of this, black man of that. But then when they go to the other side and deal with other women, oh, I knew he was gonna do this, and like I try to grasp that concept to get an understanding. You don't want him, but you don't want him to be with nobody else. Like, help me understand that.
Yeah. Now let me show my own diversity. Right. I did the underrated mukbang number 20 last night. Then I talked to this nice lady. What's her name? Is Nelly Nuggets. She's from the motherland. And also who was her name before? Oh, Joe was on there. I think Joe was on there too. So the ones who came in, y'all know who you are. This is what I made last night. This linguine noodles, melted butter, melted Philadelphia cream cheese, California, mixed vegetables with broccoli. I did have Wawa sweet tea, but I got Wawa peach tea. That's part of my diversity. That's who I am. And I think that we should push that more. Okay, brother Sheed. So that's what we don't want. That then, so when a brother that do those things, they tend to look at them a certain way, But I don't care. I'm still a man, and I do other things too. I talk about music. I talk about other things. I talk about sports, different type sports. I get ready to head up my sports show very soon. Watch out for that. So I'm evolving, and brothers. It seems like brothers in here don't like the. They don't feel they don't want to involve, including women too. We gotta include women too. Okay, other Ray J. What you think? What I said? There's some merit to it.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely some merit to what you're saying because I mean it's all about growth. I mean just as with age, I mean people should see how your channel is aging, if you will. You know,
Mhm.
is it rotting or is it becoming refined like some wine or some good cheese or something like that? You know, so you know over time you want people to see that your channel is only getting better with age, literally. So I know I have a lot of things in mind for my channel in the next few years, how I wanted to progress or grow with age, given that right now I'm just 37 years old. I'll be 38 this year. So I keep in mind the type of content that I want to put out now versus years from now, how I'm going to have to put out content then. And so that means being diverse. I have more than one channel on YouTube. That helps a lot too. But I definitely don't want to be stuck on the same things. I think that's like when I started, you know, I didn't want to be really having the same talking points as the manosphere. However, it's good to let people see that I am aware of what they're talking about. So sometimes I could talk about some of their things, but with my perspective. But overall, still letting people see that I have more originality to offer than to just piggyback off the manosphere. And I think that has helped me to be diverse. So yeah, with what you're doing, yeah, keep at it, underrated, keep at it.
And thank you. It goes for you too. You keep at it too. Um, two brother. She said he got drop off a minute, and T Price said he gonna start his stream up and everything. I want y'all to go whenever it's finished. I want you to go check it out. He break down basketball, but also they talk about different things too. So I want you to support that. Also, other Rachel, before we continue, can you tell people about your channel, please?
Cool. So if you go to my channel, you should be able to find it by now. I got enough content on there, but my channel is it's a unique place. I talk a lot about relationships, but I talk about a lot of other things too. So as you can see with the wolf, I deal a lot with the nature of the wolf, but not like based on all the labels. Like you might hear these titles of alpha, sigma, or beta or omega. I don't deal with the labels at my channel. I deal strictly with the nature of the wolf and how I felt that has applied to my life. So out of this, um, there's been many topics that I've been able to touch upon without the need to have the same talking points as the manosphere. Um, but yeah, I definitely support women at my channel. I mean, I'm all about femininity. I really base a lot of my content off the feminine and the masculine. So, ladies, feel free to stop by. Just like the underrated trying to get y'all to come on the panel, feel free to stop by, check me out. I do live streams too. You're more than welcome to express yourself. And yeah, we could definitely chop it up for sure.
I mute myself again. Oh, your son. You say Food Soldier like my channel? Or he like things we talk about? But I think that's the key is though too that that's what I when I do other topics, I want women to come on. I really do. It's not like trying to show up and everything, but I want to hear their perspective too. But I would tell the women this too that you have to want to come too. And I know that I see some of y'all too. Y'all want to pick sides who y'all want to come, which man y'all want to get on the panel with. But let it be known, the other Ray J and the other brothers, I have invited y'all again. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not giving up. I'm not saying I'm not going in it yet, but I'm just saying the panel is open. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Excuse me. Now, Oh, you been linked to? Okay, great. But this is let me put this out first before we continue. Please support my channel. Hit the like button. Share this out. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, I have a cash app. It's $ capital JT 53000. Also, PayPal.me/ all in caps JT Black 53. That'd be greatly appreciated. Donations would be greatly appreciated. It goes straight back to the channel to improve it and everything else. So, because sometimes when you give me some money, too, it goes to the food when I do my mukbangs and other stuff too. So, think on that. Now, Ray J, now this we talk about different forms of blackballed that be happening in these spaces. Can you tell us in your way what we should do?
Well, for me personally, kind of goes back to the nature of a wolf. Once you sense that something is not right, you want to immediately, and I mean immediately, separate yourself from that. Wherever you think the source of whatever that issue is coming from, whether it is a person, a place, or a thing in this space, you want to separate yourself from it completely, which is why I don't be in certain spaces. I don't do content with certain content creators. If I had before, and you don't see me do content with them right now, it's definitely for a reason. So it also affects your view count. Your views go down because somehow you could have got shadow banned or blackballed by that content creator, or people that know you are with that content creator doing certain live streams together. And then you have to think of the reputation of that content creator too before you decide that you want to do things with them. But a lot of times you ain't gonna know nothing until something happens to you. A lot of times, because people, oh man, people hide stuff. You don't know much. You know what you need to know just out of being genuine. Everybody want to network, and that's how it should be. But for certain folk, you're not going to find out certain things until certain things happen. But yeah, that's when you immediately want to separate yourself from that. So I'd say, if, for example, with you, Underrated, uh, based on the way you are right now, let's say we hooked up, but given the way you are right now, if I did something left field and you quickly separated yourself from me, you'll be able to rebound because people will see that you've always been a certain way before you ran into me. And so I think that's what is key. One maintains their originality so that when things do come along, whether it's a person, place, or thing, you'll be able to rebound after that.
That's something my mind. I gotta get that. But also the thing. Also, we gotta search out for this too. That when you know that person click, if you know they operate in a certain peculiar way, that they talk a lot, and you sometimes you go in the chat and they be not accepted to you, be careful of that. That's time for you to leave. Be careful of
Facts.
that too. Be careful of that because that's part of blackballed because they can go, me see you leave, and then they go, beyond the scenes and start talking about you. That's blackball. That's slandering. Then you want to say, what happened, everything? They're gonna find out when the person find out about you that wasn't true. Watch out for that too. You go more on that, bro, if you want.
Oh yeah, I mean, my thing is I usually and I'm the type of person I don't put people's business out there. If I have a problem with somebody, I've never been the type to put somebody's business out there to try to make them look bad, even if they weren't good to me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to make a PSA though because I could have had a lot of things going on with that person. So people just need to know what's going on. Are you and that person still popping or whatever the case is? And I usually still try to be classy about the situation. I have nothing bad against the person to say. I wish them well and I keep it moving. But behind the scenes, though, best believe I'm trying to get them to talk to me on the phone, FaceTime, you name it. Duo, we need to talk. Now, if they don't want to talk, but they still want to do these subliminals in public, that's a different conversation. But still, I'll keep it moving because now I know the way they are. You get to see the true colors come out. But yeah, I'm definitely about uh, hashing things out behind the scene versus trying to have them hashtag something about me in the public. Because I think if they can't even talk to you behind the scenes, then you could care less about how they are in the public. Like you're not going to respond. You're not going to do a video about them. You're not going to feel the need to, address them, even though they're doing all these shots. They could be doing stuff on their community tab, saying all kind of stuff about you on that. But you just like, you know what? I know behind the scenes, they didn't want to pick up that phone so we could talk. And that's how you know, like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it moving then. But that was a good point you brought up also, the underrated about if you go to their channel and you try to holler at them, but they don't respond in the chat, like they don't give you a salute or a what up, then you know what's up. And I've seen that happen before. I just say, okay, unsubscribe. Okay, that's fine.
And especially if you know it wasn't genuine either. That's another point too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think and so that is sort of the small way of how to deal with larger things as a collective. So because other races of people are taking notes and they're seeing who's more diplomatic than the others. Don't think for one moment that folk aren't paying attention to all the arguments that are going on out here. Uh, Shout out to Prophet of Thought, but even those that come to his channel and debate, oh, they're watching all of that because it's about who's really diplomatic in the situation, regardless of the outcome. And not that obviously I care about who's watching me or who's judging me, but one thing I will say, they'll know that, oh, yeah, I'm about as diplomatic as it gets, but I never brag about it. I'm about the most humble person you'll ever meet. I'm definitely someone that's cool. I always like to say, because at my job, I tell people this, I'm a cool guy. So as long as you're cool with me, I'll be cool back with you and we'll be fine. But even if they're not cool with me, I'll still be cool about the situation, just taking the higher road, because you're seeing how low they can go, basically.
Because also here too, I guarantee if I put up, I ain't fuck with the other Ray J. Fuck that nigga. Excuse me, I put that in the top. Blackballed him, right? I'm slander. You know what I mean? People being in.
Facts. I mean, there'll be someone probably trying to send me an email about it.
Yeah.
Someone send it to the Google Gmail chat since it's no longer Hangouts. But someone to send me something there. I mean, I'll get it from somewhere. I got an IG page, so someone probably could send it to me on my IG through the
Mm-hmm.
DM, and I'll just get wind of it. Because I
Yeah.
sometimes get that happening. Some people I'm not even subscribed to, and mind you, I don't really have issues like that on in these spaces, um, but I would say if there was like a particular person, I'll definitely get wind from other people. They'll send me the message. They'll send me like a screenshot of what a person said on their community tab or what they heard in the live stream that they said. They'll record it just to let me know, hey, they was talking about you, Ray. I mean, I know you're not really tripping, but I just wanted you to know, like, this disturbed me. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, I appreciate you sharing that with me, and I'll just, I'll move a certain way based on that situation.
Yeah. And also the Cash App and the PayPal and the Super Chat be going up, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that too. That too. Uh, you get a little bit of everything. Cause I know at my
Mhm.
channel, I'm not at the 1,000 subscriber mark yet. So I don't have Super Chat, but also I haven't really had no one lately send me money through the Cash App or PayPal, but I don't really demand people send me money either. However, if we're just going to use that for this situation, you can, I guess, for the lack of better words, uh, see a guy that won't rock with you unless you send him money, or you can also check out someone else that like you see them support everybody else, but they never support you.
Mhm.
That's that paradigm as well. And so you have to always look out for someone that they just ain't got your best interest. They ain't got your back like that.
Yeah, and so you gotta watch out for that too. That's part of Blackball too. So let's we're gonna be a few more minutes. You have any lives going on today, bro?
I had one at my spiritual channel, but I rescheduled it. But I do have something coming up in a couple of days. Not today though. I'm just gonna be on the grill. I'm gonna be stepping out here in a few
Man,
just
what
to,
you grilling,
make.
man? Yeah, what you grilling, man? You're making me
Oh
hungry.
man.
That's why I'm eating right now, because you make me hungry, bro.
I got some marinated KC strips. I got some Mexican corn that I gotta throw on the
Oh,
grill, and then
okay.
marinated chicken breasts.
Oh no!
Sure.
Well, I wish I lived by you, man. I bring some. I bring a bag or two or something that make you feel good. I bring something.
Hey, I could dig it. I could dig it. Yes, sir. Gonna have that potato salad too. Now I'm gonna have a little bit of that on the
Oh,
side.
and you go, yo. See, I don't like you no more because you have potato salad. I want some potato salad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but the food I did, y'all. That's what I made yesterday on my underrated mukbang number 20. That's last night. It's on my channel, so y'all go check it out and everything. Mm, let me go ask a few more questions. Now, now let me ask you this question: what you think about the title that I create in the conversation?
Now, be honest with you, I just clicked on your channel. I saw you was live, so I didn't really pay attention to the title. So you could probably run that back to me. However, like the conversation, I think it's great. I think it's a good opening up. I think it's a good icebreaker. And like you said, people just have to want to talk, you know?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you the cover. This it's a question. Why sue? Why some blackball the truth? That's the title. That's the question.
You said why some blackball are the truth?
Yeah.
Or why
Why
some are
some?
blackball?
Why some blackball the truth?
Oh, why some blackball the truth? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, these times that we're living in, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
people just want to be entertained. They don't want to be enlightened, you know.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Being and so a lot of the excuse me, a lot of the channels that are growing right now, they're entertainment channels. They're channels where you can go have a good time, listen to some tunes, and every now and then you might hear someone drop a few gems, but it's just like several people on the panel. And I'm not shooting out no names. That's not what I'm doing right now. But I'm just saying, for example, you see a lot of this go on, and there's really no substance, no truth. It's just people having a good time. I mean, you could say a lot of good things over a couple of drinks before y'all say cheers and sip and party more and more. And that's all we see. But if it's just like we sitting down talking like we're doing right now, that's going to get blackballed. Like they don't want channels to become like this. They don't want. It's like hip hop. People don't want to, like they say, they don't want to sit around and hear people rap about the truth all the time, even though the truth will make you free, you know. But if you're not about having a good time, your channel is not going to grow, or at least it's not going to grow um, over a short period of time. It's going to take a couple of years. I'm just thankful that I still doubled in subscribers, despite the fact that I don't be out here trying to entertain people. I mean,
Right.
I have a few uploads where I was, humorous. I mean, I'm actually a pretty funny guy. I mean, I guess you could say
You
I
are
could sound.
funny. Yeah, he is funny. He
Yeah,
funny. Yeah, if you drinking and the stuff come out your nose, that's your fault. I warn you.
yeah. I mean, I can sit here and talk like Kawhi Leonard when I say that. I'm a funny guy, and like what? No, I got a couple of little uploads. I could sound like Barack Obama sometimes. I probably got a few more voice impersonations coming up in the future. But I'm like that's not the root of my content though.
Right.
We all want someone funny in the neighborhood. We always want that guy that can make us laugh. But how many of us want that guy that's gonna tell the truth? We don't like that guy in the neighborhood.
Yeah. That the one that come late and everything, whatever is finished, so we gonna close out in a few minutes and everything. Go check out my stuff that I did in the past. Put some comments, brothers and sisters. Put some comments on those. Let me know what you feel about it. To make the algorithm go up and everything. So make sure that. I will email you the Loving Pie. That's another channel you need to support. The Loving Pie. She's doing a good job. Single mother and the kids and everything and she says she got great talent. She a great talent. Do a lot of stuff. She got her own business and everything. She came a long way, and I salute you, sister. I love you. And brother CER, that's another channel you need to support and everything. So just I know that we joke around somewhat everything, but this is a serious problem, y'all. This is a serious problem of Blackballed because it's happening right now in these spaces. And I know it's going to be a lot of people going to turn their heads on this. And still going to be people that y'all know even in this chat they had clicks.
Oh, check this out. Now, I've had a few emails from YouTube of a lot of my truthful uploads. I mean, I'm just doing an upload talking about the truth. That's all I do. I don't, I talk about the truth. And I still had YouTube email me telling me you need to change the age bracket of your content or else we're going to put you on a strike because you were reported by someone a couple of times. Yes. I'm like, who in the world would do this? I don't talk about nobody out here. I only speak the truth. And you report me to YouTube. I mean, yeah, man. Yeah.
And that's Blackball. That's another way of Blackball.
Mm-hmm.
It is. So so this is very like you absolutely right. Yeah, people are afraid of the truth. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Truth hurts. Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. Let me say a few last days. Then, Earl Rachel, I want you to stay there. I want to get your last remarks, and I'm gonna get my last remarks.
Sure.
Then we're gonna close it out because it seemed like no. I ain't talking about Love and Pie for soldier. It seemed like I gave women chance to come in. To chance, okay. So you can't complain. Also, you gotta be careful with this too that you could do something that is so true, that's so relevant, so inspiring, and you still got some people that report you or even YouTube. That's part of it too, a Blackballed. And I want to say something about that. So you be careful of that. So if you know anybody that you know, a content creator that you cool with, and they do, and you know they good peoples, you know they know, you know where they come from, they tell the truth. You know, to let them know about stuff like this. What we talk about, let them know, let them know. You know, because this is not funny, man. This is serious. This is serious business. You know. Because
Hmm.
when you don't have people really promote you that they should, that's part of Blackball. You know what that means? That means when you don't get hardly no subscribers, that means your count go down. That means you get your 4,000 hours and stuff. What you call that again? What you call that again, man? My mind went blank as mother.
What, like the 4,000 hours and the one
What you
thousand
call yeah,
subscribers?
yeah, what you call that? The 4,000 subscribers, what you call that? Working no. Well,
Mm,
wherever comes to my mind, I'll let you know. But
yeah.
when you don't get those out, when you don't get those, your cap goes down, and that means you have to start over again. You know what I mean? So you be. When I tell people take heed what we talk about and everything. Check and also check accounts on your on the channel too. You gotta check those, because you never know. It varies. You know what I'm saying? Black ball comes in a lot of ways and stuff. So you gotta
Yeah.
keep an eye on that.
Yeah. I mean, I had them even report videos from my other channels too, which are also places where I speak the
Watch
truth.
out. Watch
Yeah.
out. Thank you for soldier. Watch hours. Watch hours is very important. So you cannot have nobody mix that up. Like for me, I don't know how many hours I might have to start over again. Get the watch hours and stuff. You know, so you gotta keep an eye on that and everything. So you gotta be real careful with people that you roll with and stuff like that. You gotta be real careful because they are blackballing people out there. They don't think they doing, but they are. They really is. And there's a certain method how they go about it. So, I don't know the person. I really don't. But somebody in your your click knows. So if
Oh
somebody in your
yeah.
click, if somebody in your click, if somebody do it, that means you knew too.
Yep.
So keep an eye on that and everything. So so this is the thing. I want you to be safe out there. I don't celebrate holidays. I don't do that. But just be safe out there. The other brother, other Ray J, he said he will be in a few days. I don't know. I'm gonna have MMA talk. I didn't have nothing for MMA, so I'm not gonna really like get in contact with the brother because it's today's the day. So I'm gonna postpone that to next Sunday. Get back in touch with the brother. Postpone to next Sunday. So next Sunday, it's instead of 7 o'clock, it's gonna be 6 o'clock. We're gonna do the underrated MMA sports talk. So watch out for that. Terry man, oh thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Hi, I'm glad you're doing okay. You and your family keep up the fine work and everything else. But it's very important, y'all, that I want you to take heed what we talk about. And I want you to share this out. I want you to start a conversation. I want you to really look. I want you to look, especially content creators. I want you to look around for yourself. And the ones you know they good, pass the word out. You gotta do that. You have to do that. Because if not, you probably find out I ain't do nothing in California. They screw you over because they don't like what you said, or you not smart enough, or you this and that. And those are the people that you gotta stay away.
Yeah.
You gotta stay away people that wants to be on a certain click all the time. You gotta learn to branch out.
Hmm.
Let me say it again. You gotta learn to branch out. So That is very important. Blackball is serious biz. Last remarks, please, bro. Then I want you to stay right there, and I make my last remark. We close out together.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just like the song, that says they smiled in your face, but all along want to take your place, backstabbers. And
Mm-hmm.
that's part of the blackballing. And then I've always said that YouTube to me is a business. It's eventually you will get money from it like you just got and like you've gotten before. I sort of have experienced that, but I'm still new to the business, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting there. So it's all about the way you have to be mindful of those that want to close your business up or close your channel. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see that you could be world renowned one day for all we know. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to watch out for those who want to not see that happen for you. Even right now as we speak. So even you might think your channel is small and insignificant and things like that, but it only takes one video to go viral. And it only takes one time for your channel to spike in subscribers, spike in views. It just takes one time. So it also takes only one time for someone to try to shut all that down.
Yep. Excellent. Thank you. I would say this that again. I have invited women to come to the panel. Yeah, y'all probably busy today, but I did again. See nothing. And the men that came up here, y'all know who you are. Thank you. Brother Sheed, Brother Shango, Brother TP. And I know probably some people in the chat, they probably, inviting them that I want to make sure that we have a mature conversation. I don't feel like people being on their feelings today. I don't, so because this is a delicate topic that I wanted to do for a long time. And I'll probably do a little more, maybe a long away on this and everything, but I'll probably switch up a little bit. And hopefully that day women will love to join the panel with men so we can really get that nitty gritty because this, like, again, this is serious. If we said that we gonna run them stand up for the truth, you gotta stand up for the truth, even though you in the clique. If you know that person, that he or she do something wrong, you gotta say it's wrong. You gotta do it.
Absolutely.
Because if not, it's gonna, you know what they're gonna do? It's gonna turn around on you. And then when you on the island by yourself, when you end up mess that person over, you're gonna be alone. And that's something to think about. So on behalf of my channel, the underrated doctors, yours truly, the number one grinder, we got the brother, the other Ray J. Thank you, and the rest of the family that got on the panel, and even the ones that came late and still participate in this conversation. I want to thank y'all too, and even the ones that came in early. And be safe out there. I know that it's still COVID out there, and you're traveling to your destination or home. Please, urge y'all, please, if you travel in a group, travel in a group. But if not, take extra safety precaution because the climate is crazy out there. So until next time, be safe out there. Thanks again, Ray J. This one is Ghost.
All right, now, much blessings.